Thank you for coming to my proposal, senior capstone proposal. Just like Charlotte said, my name's Cheyna, and my proposal has to do with social media and time. Overview of me: I am a senior at University of Hawaii, West Oahu. I went to high school and graduated at Warwick High School in Pennsylvania. My degree is creative media, and my concentration is just general. And then executive summary, I'll be going over the plans, thesis, objective, and significance. So I'll go more into depth with that in a couple slides. So my thesis is social media has detrimental long-term effects on a person's perception of the passage of time, which in turn affects every facet of their real life. The objective is to find out whether or not social media affects a user's perception of time, so we can use this information to lead healthier lives. If we continue to move forward with an abusive and obsessive relationship with social media in our society, we could see a lot of unhealthy habits develop within the members of our society. If we don't research more into the various ways social media hurts us, we could go years ignoring the signs instead of acknowledging the potential harm and adjusting our behavior accordingly. So my plans for my senior capstone are that I'll be delivering a project that consists of writing a story while also documenting the process on social media. I'm going to track the time I spend on social media as well as writing. I believe this is appropriate because I'll get to study how much time I put into each of these. And then the significance. First point, my topic is important because social media overuse is really normalized in our society, but has negative consequences. And future implications, identifying the issues within this topic could help us to learn more about the negative effects of social media and how to create healthier habits surrounding everyday social media usage within our society. And then second point, the majority of social media users are young adults, and overuse could result in serious issues involving time management and sense of time in daily life. These issues could result in an underperforming young adult, whether that's as a student, a family member, or an employee. These users will have a more challenging time leading a fulfilling life and feeling more directionless. 72% of US population of adults use social media. The average person spends nearly 4 hours on their phone every day. That's 1/4 of our waking lives, and much of that time is devoted to social media apps such as Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. The vast majority of teens in the US have access to or own a smartphone, about 95%, with 45% indicating that they go online near constantly. Those who use social media frequently and who are more emotionally invested were found to experience lower self-esteem, degraded sleep quality, and higher levels of anxiety and depression. Studies demonstrate that the use of such sites can be associated with functional and morphological brain changes. This is most relevant to my research. Time distortion is a hallmark feature of addictive behaviors, including excessive technology use. It has clinically significant implications for diagnosis and treatment. So my target audience revolves around both the creators and the developers of social media, as well as the consumers who use it daily. So I'm looking into social media developers, teenagers and young adults, and even parents. And then my proposed solution: the intellectual significance to members of my discipline and or community is that our content creation can negatively affect our consumers, so we should be more responsible for our media outlets. My preparation and process. Well, I already did do research into my topic and I gathered information. Moving forward, I'm going to decide what story I want to write. I'm going to gather resources to start my work. And then during production, while I'm writing my story, I'm going to be tracking how much time I spend writing and on social media. I'll also be posting my writing journey on social media and tracking this usage. Finally, I will come out of this having a final story along with all of my data from my self-study to evaluate how much time I invested into writing versus social media. My deliverable: I will be writing a story to be completed by the end of the semester. I will also have data from my research that includes the time I spent using social media versus writing. That is everything for my presentation. Thank you for coming. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them.